backline. You can engage with the Rek'Sai, you then have the follow-up from the Maokai, and you have
early on in the past. Here he goes, burrowing in, looking for the root as well as Vert lands it onto Thorgrim, the flash away, but the follow-up flash, and once again, Thorgrim might be the first blood target for Team 1.
Ooh, Forlan with the
way has the blast cone. As Crash continues to push up, blast cone into the knockup. Forlan, of course, no flash. We'll have to try and get away, but the silence comes out from the Feral Scream. Trying to get to that first burrow and then looking for the second one. Goes into one. Vert's on his way. The second burrow away. The flash in by Crash, but a great knockback! That is how you do it!
As the game progresses, but Forlan, he has caught out Japon.
Chain of Corruption comes out as well. They're trying to lock him down before he can jump away with the quickness, and they will take him out. Team 1 coming in. Here's the hero's entrance onto Forlan. Brulsa has joined the fight. The teleport's joining as well. Thorgrim is in that front line as the rest of Team 1 push forward through the 1907 Fenerbahce team. That's going to be a dead choke at that blade of the Ruin King is doing work. Brucer gets taken off towards the side, but here come the kittens. They're on a chase. They want a taste of Frozen. He's going to use the cleanse, but immediately caught up, and Team 1 continue to advance, continue to push, and continue to get kills against 1907 Fenerbahce.
This is the best scenario for Team 1. They want to be fighting at this point in the game. Vert, he comes in with the teleport. We talked about how he can be one of the big carries for his team, and his impact in that fight was phenomenal when you combine the confidence that Forlan showed in that exchange. He was not afraid to go for that 1 versus 3. He was not afraid to go straight into the thick of the opposition because he knew he had Brucer on his back. He knew that Vert would be ready and waiting, but now Vert has been caught out.
And he's dead.
He is indeed dead. That is a 1 squished up Yordle. So 1907 Fenerbahce are worried about that top tier 2 tower, so they're trying to answer.
Forlan engaging onto Japon here, trying to get the quickness out as well. Knock up into the double knockup. He does escape, but here comes the Void Rush for the kill, and they'll get the second knockup. They're just diving Vedius, and Team 1 secure 2. Thorgrim will finally nom down on a bit of Zersai as the Queen
is there with the damage reduction, and now we might see another fight in the jungle.
Crash looking for that blue buff. We are going to see Brucer and Frozen fight up towards the top side. There is a Valkyrie. Crash gets locked up, taunted down by the Shield of Durand. He's going to get to a blast cone. Will use it, but Vert's already flashed the wall, and now actually Vert is on the wrong side of this. He will take down Crash and escape. The tree is 210
home. Now Team 1 Esports, they've made their way towards the mid. They're going for the engage.
Engage with the charm. Here's the hero's entrance as Absolute jumps out of the back, but Frozen dives all the way in with that Valkyrie. Crash has already crashed and burned in this fight as Forlan looks to go aggressive. They need to be cautious because Frozen is on the backside of this, and he's got a lot of damage on that Corki. The lockdown onto Vert. Japon knocked up another kill. A great double taunt with the shield. Thorgrim in that front line. He's already got 1. Brucer killed. Vert jumps in. Still, Frozen off towards the side. Thorgrim will fall. It's a double for Absolute. Team 1 keep going. They keep pushing forward. They cannot quite get the final 2 members, but Team 1 take the fight, and they're looking. Forlan dives in, says goodbye, and Team 1 are not done. Fenerbahce scattered to the winds as Absolute chases down Bannon, but Bannon can't do it. Team 1 get the ace.
Team 1 get the fantastic team fight. We don't actually have enough to kill the Varus, and he's just going to keep picking up kills.
Yeah, Thorgrim caught out polymorphed, and he's not going to be able to escape from Team 1. 13 kills to 5. Now a 4,000 gold lead has been extended. Team 1 need to be respectful of what Fenerbahce can do, but they don't care at the moment as they jump onto Frozen. They get the flank, but Japon now caught out. Here's the hero's entrance. Absolute still alive. That's a dead Rakan. He gets melted, and now Team 1 will turn their eyes towards the Baron.
Beautiful pick from Team 1. Forlan using that confidence once again, gaining control over the top side of 1907 Fenerbahce's jungle, waiting for the pick, using the Tremor Sense to catch that carry out of position. And now 1907 Fenerbahce, they want to try and steal the Baron. I don't know if Crash can get there in time.
Flashes in, he does not get it. Forlan secures, and he can spam laugh all he wants because he is laughing all the way to the bank. The root lands onto Thorgrim as 1907 and Fenerbahce are running for the hills. Redbird will get the root. There's the double for Forlan. 17 to kills to 5. Team 1 are looking dominant. Taking them from game 1 where they got just demolished, deconstructed almost by 1907 and Fenerbahce. Team 1 now stepping up and saying, look, we can give as good as we get. Taking their first inhibitor of the game. They laid out the map. They are painting by numbers, and they will get their second inhibitor tower. Looking for the inhibitors. Vert jumps in. He just wants to be the front line. The Feral Scream into Redemption to heal him back up. Chain of Corruption doesn't quite connect. The Team 1 happy just to slowly eke out the base of 1907 Fenerbahce.
Now making their way towards the middle lane. 5 members versus 5 members. The deficit is so big, 1907, they're going for the engage.
Japone tries to get the charm in, but knocked back. There's the Mikuro Scimitar as well, used from Absolute, and he is able to open up the big guns on the back of this fight. Absolute is legendary, as I'm sure our team won in this game. They get the 1 kill, and now they can look for a little bit more. Absolute pushing forward, knocked up, but what can Fenerbahce do in the face of so much hate coming out from Absolute? He is demolishing them, and he is looking for those Nexus towers.
Team 1 looking so convincing in game 2 off the back of Absolute and the whole team working together. They're going to get the game back and they're going for another fight.
A final engage from 1907 Fenerbahce, but Brucer does not care. He steps forward, the Valkyrie comes out, that's the package used. We are going to see Borland fall, but he's got the GA to come back. Absolute actually called out towards the back. He has the flash. Frozen still doing a lot of work, but the Nexus Towers are dive. But still, Absolute is just pounding away on this backline. He will kill Thordred. He will kill Japone. Padden jumps in and will perhaps be able to hold this one for the time being. Brucer comes up with a mighty triple at the end. Padden with a triple of his own, but Padden has to turn back and stop these minions from winning the game for Team 1.
So Padden actually keeps...
Brucer is not with them, but does have the hero's entrance to join up if needed. Thordred's now the one to try and re-engage onto Vert, gets the Bell Scream off, the knockup does not connect, the secondary one does. There's the wild growth, but already Vert is low. Here's the hero's entrance as well, trying to keep him alive. Japone down now, it's a 4v5 in favor of Team 1. Look at Absolute, it's a double, he's looking for even more, gets the triple onto Thordred as they continue to push forward. And now Frozen and Padden have to do something incredibly good. Padden manages to take out Redbert down towards the bottom side, but I think Team 1 just want to go for the Nexus. Frozen's still there, Absolute will go low. Frozen just needs to land an empowered Sheen Rock. Padden comes off towards the back of it. Absolute gets some damage down on towards the Nexus. There gets the kill on towards Frozen, and now Padden forced off towards the bottom of the fight. This one